What's going on out there, good people? It is your boy Look Around with LMD Trading, and we are back at it again today with another daily trade review. Today, we had plans this morning. We had plans, we had a strategy, and it sounded good. And then the market opened. And then that plan somewhat went out the door. Finished green today, finished small green this morning, and then sat down and took a trade in the afternoon. Made a little bit more money. We said this week only gonna risk $25 per trade. I'm going in half size on pretty much all of my trades this week. Not pretty much all. Everything in the main account will be at a half size going in with the intentions on 2R all or nothing. 2R all or nothing. That was the plan. So let's go ahead. Let's look at TRADERVUE and let's see what we actually did. Because once you look, you see it sounded good. It sounded good. We don't have anything that hit target. I think this one hit target. The last one. Let's watch it. Let's take a peek real quick. When I looked at this earlier, it had not dumped the data. Look at that. So we're risking 25 to make 50. That thing came up 52 cents short of target. But this one, I was trying to squeeze as much out as I could. So I didn't have a stop set right at 50. I had it pushed up a little bit. So I thought that this one actually peekabooed over 50 and then came back down. Good trade though. Saw this one late. Saw this move right here. This is what I liked about it. I didn't really pay this over here no mind. I probably should have, but the stock didn't pay it no mind. Blazed straight up through it. And actually, look, it would have hit target on this next candle. It would have hit target on the next candle. But this is one of those lower price stocks that's, you can look at these candles. It's just so whippy. I moved the stop up and was like, nope, I'm getting out of this thing. I'm gonna make a little money off of it. Let's see. Trying to remember some of these. I know GM would have hit target. And I recorded my trades today, but one, I don't really have the time to go through them or to actually watch the video. And two, I didn't dump it off of my laptop. But this one took on this 10-minute 3-bar play. It's a nice 3-bar play there. Taking it that way, that is going to have a huge stop though. This is one of those ones that you get in and it's just supposed to work all day. So looking at it, I think this probably went maybe a little past 1R. It was up 10 and then we moved to stop. We got out break even. So this one might have made 1.5R. Going in on a 10-minute one like that, definitely have to be watching. What's another one? We'll look at these first two. Most of these went 1R. This one, nope, failed. And this speaks to the market today. The market just was choppy. And what I'm gonna do, I'm actually, after this one, actually we'll look at one more, and then we're just gonna go over to ThinkorSwim and look at them on the actual charts. This one was almost up 1R. We got out basically flat. Let's look at this one real quick. This was one I found on the previous high of day scanner. It hit the previous high of day scanner. Excuse me, got in a little late. And I had mentioned to Evan, like, yep, got in late on this one, so I'm not gonna let this one work how I think it should work, because was no real place to put a stop in. I'm kind of chasing it. But it had so much momentum, I didn't really want to miss the momentum of it. This one was up a little over 1R. Looking at it, I don't think it would have hit target. Don't think it would have hit target. And again, on those, if I know it's not a clean trade, then yeah, I don't have a problem kind of adjusting the stop. Again, this one here kind of speaks to the market. Getting in, looking for this break. Looked like I might have ran into some trouble right there, though. I didn't let this get below. Actually, I got in off of this breakdown. But look at this candle sitting over here. Look to the left. Look to the left. That candle right there was sitting like, yeah, we got you, partner. That's exactly what it did. I got in, boop, hit that candle, met some resistance, came back up, stopped me out full. Never went in my favor at all. How long did this trade last? About 5-6 minutes. So, yeah. All right, let's go ahead. Let's pull up ThinkorSwim real quick. We'll look at these in ThinkorSwim, and had to get out of here in a few. Gotta go throw bags. Most of y'all, I think, know that I work part-time for an airline, chucking bags. I tell people I don't really, they talk about multiple streams of income. I really don't do that one for the stream of income. I do that to get on them people's planes because I love to travel. So if you like to travel, airlines are always a good opportunity. Let's see, where do we want to start? Let's do all of the FUTUs. We took 4 trades on those this morning. Let's take a peek at those real quick. Let's see. Let's blow this chart up. It's going out to 1030. We'll blow that one up as well. All right, let's look at these real quick. Let's see what we were doing. Let's turn the arrow on. We took the first one on this at 1030. This one was I like this. This is pretty good. It shows me everything I need to see on this screen. Took the first one at 1036. 1036. Let's find 1036. 1036 right there. We got in this at 34.16. Let's find 34.16. Drop an arrow. Boom. Playing this to the short side. Because if this was a long trade, this was not a good one. So getting in right there. Stop is going to be up here on the top side somewhere. This one here. Max unrealized gains, 45.01. We made 17.51 on it. And let's see where we got out at. We got out at 10.46. So basically 10 minutes, we got out at 34.02. So 10.46, 34.02. So we got out right there. Good exit. Good exit. And this is that dilemma, y'all. Not really a good entry though. So I'll say that. Come back and you look at the 5. Got to look at all time frames. The 5 was a decent entry. Maybe a little bit late. Maybe should have been getting in at 34.24. Maybe getting in at 34.24 instead of where we got in at. So, yeah, maybe a little late if we was going off the 5-minute sale setup. And we got the color change, so that's good. But look at how this thing just turned on us. That was the market. Market had no sense of direction today. None. All right, next trade. We got in. So we got out of this one right here. 1046.06. We turn right back around. We get in this next one at 10:46 and 39 seconds. We get in at 33.93. 33.93. Drop that arrow right there. Getting in at the bottom of this candle. This candle has already broken the high of that candle. So you can't take the sell setup. Can't take the sell setup. Would have to wait on this next candle to come and break the low of that candle. So this is not a good entry. And we got blazed on it. It blazed us. We got out of this one. 10:51. So getting out on this candle right here. And we got out at 34.13. Rode this thing all the way back up right there. Stopping out. Again, there's no place to put a stop. So this entry was just entered in, probably based on the same stop as the previous trade over here. And yeah, got blazed. Got blazed on it. Next trade, Futu. Looked like we took 3 trades on Futu today. Next one here, this was a good one. This was a good one. Got in at 10:57. 10:57. That's going to be that candle right there. Got in this one at 34.28. 34.28. Boom. Dropped it just a little bit higher than it should have been. Looking at that one. This was a long play. So we have flipped. We have flipped. We took shorts here. Got a lower high here. Got another lower high there. So we didn't got a little reversal. Getting in right there. This one here, max unrealized gains, 36.82. So we was a little over 1R. We got out of this thing at 11:04. Let's find that candle right there. 11:04, and we got out at 34.41. 34.41. This was one I was chatting with Evan on, and I'm like, dude, I know I got out too soon. My target was right here. My target was just below VWAP. This thing hit target and just kept on going. Just kept going. 2-minute bar by bar. Let's look at that. 2-minute bar by bar. We're not stopping out until right there. We're not stopping out till right there. Because this one here looks like it when this candle closed, it just went in no volume. Look at down there. So that's all buyers. No volume. All buyers pushing it up. Next candle come back. It gonna have some buyers and some sellers. Pushed it back down. Wouldn't have stopped us out right there doing buy bar or bar by bar. This one here would have stopped us out bar by bar. So got out of that trade early. That was not good. Let's look at CLF real quick. Let's look at CLF. Took one trade there. Want to look at this one, and then we'll look at GM, I think. Got in this one at 9.39. This is a chase, 9.39. I want to look at it, and then I want to look at it on the 1 minute real quick. So CLF, we got in this one 9.39. We got in at 15.34. Boom, right there. Chasing. Chasing off of this bottoming tail and getting in late. But let's look at it on the 1 real quick. See what it looks like on the 1. Yeah, totally chasing. 5, same way. Totally chasing. Got out of this one at 9.42. And we paid $15.40 to get out of it. 15.40. So right there. Max done realized on this one 29.08. This would have hit target. That would have hit target. Let's take a peek at GM. GM. They say the cars did pretty bad today. I caught a couple of podcasts in the afternoon when I sat back down. We'll change this back over to the 2-minute. 954 is when we got in this one. So right there, 954. We paid 31.74. Let's come down. Boom, right there. Getting in as it's breaking this little consolidation. It's a good entry. Realistically, stop is going to have to be up here on this top side. Let's look at it on the 5. Same way. Stop has to be to really give it the room that it needs. We got out of this one at 10:06. So 10:06 is right there. Got out at 31.72. Basically 2 cents. 72 right there as it's coming back up. Look at that. What's the high of this candle? 31.76. So 4 cents. And then this thing goes and continues to go. And what it gave us target. Pretty sure, because we were up $10. Let's see. Let's see something. Yeah. What we looking like? Let's see. What's another couple of good ones on here to do? We can take a look at this last one that we took. Peggy. This one here, I was sitting at my desk and RT over at Relentless Trader had made a comment in his Discord channel. If anything was moving. When he said it, I took a peek at the previous high of day scanner. Peggy was the third one on the previous high of day scanner. Third one that I came to. And it was setting up for this move right here. And it didn't give me time to even reply back in the message. Because I was going to tell him, Peggy over 451 looks good. All of these lines were already on the chart. I didn't have to add any of them. And look at right there what it was showing. This is just kind of consolidating. And out of nowhere, bam, you get this nice wide range candle right up to this area. Then you get this nice resting candle, 15-cent stop. It doesn't trigger you on this one, but let's see where we got in at. Let's see. We got in at 15.25. 15.25. Is that right? Let's see. No, 15.22. We got out at 15.25. So we got in at 15.22. So we got in on the right candle. That's good. 451. So I wanted to get in this candle. Let's see. These all should be 450s. 450, 450. That one didn't quite hit it. That was 449. I didn't want to get in at 450 thinking it might just hit 450 and break. So I had my order sitting at 451. So got in at 451 and got out of this one at 15.25. So getting out on this candle right here. And we got out at 472 right there. So watch this thing come all the way up right here. Again, these areas are marked on the chart. So I saw this one push, came back down. This one pushed, came back down. I'm like, okay, it's going to fail that area. So I kind of just chased it. You'll hear some people call it trail stopping. I call it chasing it with my stop, but I guess you really trail stopping it. You just, as this goes up, you just keep trailing your stop behind it. So trail stopped it up, came back down, tagged me, stopped me out, get this big flush candle that came down, and then boop, came on up. This here probably, ain't no probably, because we missed target by 52 cents. This would have hit target on this next candle, and then we see what it did. Just flushed on down the rest of the day. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap that one up right there. For time, and I think we got some good recapping in on that. But again, I need to work on letting these trades work. If it's a good entry, I need to. And it's hard when you're looking at what the market is doing to kind of feel safe going any kind of way. Because today it was basically an inside candle day. And actually, I'm gonna go back real quick. Let's take a peek at the SPY real quick, and then we definitely gonna wrap it up. We'll wrap it up straight from there. So for me, it's easy to see if it's an inside day. It's very easy. Uh-oh. Got to go way up there. That was the previous high of day. That's the previous low of day. If the stock is trading inside of these two bars, it's trading inside the candle from the previous day. And that is the hardest way to trade. Trying to trade inside of a previous candle. You want to be outside to the low side, shorting it, or you want to be to the top side going long, or you want something that has gapped way down and is fading. So let's say that the SPY gap way down here, it comes and it tests 345, and then it just grinds its way back up. That way, you know that there is nothing to the left other than days ago. You're not fighting buyers and sellers that were in the candle the day before. So that's how I look at it. I can't say that's how you have to look at it. That's how I look at it. So we see the Qs, it got outside of the previous day's candle. It got down out of there. So that's why you see it made some better moves. It made some better moves to the low side. Let's look at some stocks that are actually in there. See, Meta, it's trading inside of the previous day. So if I change this over to a daily chart, you're going to see what I'm talking about. This was Friday's candle. This is today's candle. It's trading inside of the candle. Let's go back and let's look at the Q. Friday's candle, today's candle. It got outside of that candle. You can get some moves when it's outside of that candle. But when you're trying to trade inside of the candle, it's a GM. Let's see what GM did. GM gapped way down. What did I say? It gapped way down. It tested 31.11 and it bounced. And now it's just trying to fight its way back up. And it can fight all the way up to here, or it can fight and catch areas. Like, look right there. If I put that line right there at 9:42 this morning, it was catching that area as resistance at 1 o'clock. But come over and look at the daily chart. It gapped way down, and look at this nice bottoming tail that it left because it gapped down. And this is what you like to see. You want to see a gap below this pivot. If it would have got below this pivot, it probably would have just kept on going lower. But kind of a little slack up in there. But all right, we're done now. We are officially done. Hopefully that made sense. Hopefully that made sense right there. If it did, go ahead and let me know in the comments. And we're going to wrap this up. We're going to be back at it tomorrow, trying to conquer this mental thing and be patient for good trades. Be patient for good trades, and then we can let those good trades work. On that note, I'm going to wrap it up, and we'll be back at it again tomorrow. Peace.